Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 115. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers recreational. It's going to be High Elves versus Chaos. This battle that I did play, one of the best that I've ever played. And yeah, we're gonna give it a call here, and let's take a look at what we're working with. So a horde of High Elves. Multiple. So we have some Nighthelm Spearmen, Maiden Guard, Red Ribbon Spearmen, Wardens of the Enemy Mountains, Red Ribbon Swordsmen. You can see 5 units grouping here, marching in columns, and the High Elves marching in columns all the way up. Pretty much all foot soldiers. I have the one dragon, Princess, and then of course, Princess versus the Exalted of Khorne, Chaos. The Chaos, they're swooping around over here on the right side, just off this plateau, right down the slope, right off to the left side of the High Elves, and they got multiple units. They have like Mirror Guard, Chaos Warriors, Crimson Skull Cultists, Chaos Marauders, got some Warriors of Slaanesh, Chaos Warriors, some Chaos Dwarf Warriors as well, Kurgan Hunters, Chaos Marauders, Warriors of Khorne, some Warriors of Nurgle, Chosen Sword Masters, Chosen of Tzeentch, and Chosen of Nurgle as well. And they're all swooping off to the left flank here, heading toward, well, their right flank, the High Elves left. And this just as the High Elves continue to march, so they just get out of eyesight of these Chaos Warriors closest to them. Is Khorne Bloodletters, those daemons. And as they march up this plateau, you can see multiple other units of Chaos waiting for them. Followers of Khorne, Chosen Halberds, Chosen, Aspiring Champions, the Demon Spew, Forsaken, and you can see, zoom in, just how nasty some of these dudes look. You can see way in the distance, Bloodthirster, huge daemon with a battle axe that's 3 times the size of a man. So you see the High Elves march upwards, and again, they have a slew of units. The High Elves do, just as many. And you can see, just continue to march up this plateau. The last of the Chaos units, some Skull Takers of Khorne, Plague Warriors of Nurgle off to the right flank here, I think. And oh wait, no, there is more, so they end up going this way. This is the rest of the army here. Lancers of Slaanesh, Chaos Marauders, dual weapons, you have Horrors of Slaughter, Nurgle's Afflicted, Chaos Dwarf Warriors, Chosen of Slaanesh. 2 units. You see some Chaos Warriors with dual weapons as well. 2 Warriors of Tzeentch, Light Bearers of Nurgle, Ravens of Tzeentch, Forsaken, and they're all off to the right flank and further onwards. It's like the left flank of the Chaos army with the High Elves just as they're marching up here. We're gonna put on regular speed, start to see what happens. Maiden Guard, Shining Gables.
Protectors of all!
So a huge amount of elven units end up cutting right in the middle of chaos and go right straight to that right flank and connect another group of rivals when end up going down in the right flank. Open City Guard, Phoenix Guard, Open City Guard, Birds of Dismounted Dragon Princes, Custodians of the White Tower, Phoenix Champions, reconnect in the army, and then slam in chaos with the first Muscos. Chaos finally connect. Huge gambit. You can see that the High Elves end up taking the plateau and then line together all alongside each other. They have like, I think it's 10-15 units in a row, in long columns, these long columns. Again, this fighting stance is really, really interesting. Swordmasters of Power, all the way down the line from this slow down, slow motion. You can see all the colorful emblems. Like, there really is. The shields on some of these dudes are beautiful. Kothquan Sentinels, that aqua blue shield with the red jewel, beautiful. White and red. Tradition Sentinels, Revenants of Cain right next door too. And again, more Kothquan Spiritmen this time. And slamming right into them, as I'm trying to script, inspiring champions chaos. Kind of damage that the chaos does at times. You just see the brute warrior strength. And the dragon princess, the general of this high elf army, and she shoots her bow in the direction of that bloodthirster. And I'm going to see if this connects. Oh, I want to see it. And it ends up clipping out. And the arrow is missing. Supposedly. Maybe a full shot there. Didn't connect with the dragon's back of the head. As you can see. And, you know, really, chaos ended up going all the way around the plateau and ended up having to climb exactly where the High Elves had already climbed. They ended up having to go all the way around. So half their army ended up going down all the way around. Which really is. And then the right flank ends up getting bamboozled by way of griffins. 2 dragons, isn't it? A forest dragon. Two phoenixes. These 2 phoenixes throughout this battle, it's amazing to see what happens. They really show the number, heart and strength. This high elf army, it really does. It speaks of volumes and measures. This forest dragon too, it's just beautiful. With you got it. Of course, the chaos is encroaching upon them. It's not like they're just standing amongst friendly troops all around here. You can see, Forsaken, Chaos Warriors, Chaos Cultists, Ravens of Siege, and they look like they're out for Frankenstein. And I don't think that's gonna happen. Griffins are tenacity built within. You see 2 horses kind of this way. Again, this is this white flag mess. It looked like chaos kind of got flat-footed. It looked like an arrow. Those columns ended up marching in, being able to put the defensive weapons in chaos, trying to pick away at this defensive line. Plateau by storm and ousting Chaos when they used to have Plateau. And then now Chaos is having to working through over here on the left flank. The High Elves not doing too well. You can see remnants of Cain, you can see Cult of Bomb, again, Spearmen, Swordmasters Power, also Sentinels. Two different Sentinel units, the Bloodthirster here right next door to the War Lines and High Elves. Exalted Bloodthirster, War Monstrous Infantry. Wow, that is amazing. So the left side here. The perspective as to how these lines look. You look up top here. Beautiful. You can see great right flank, the monstrous infantry lamps picking apart Chaos and not giving them much room to breathe. You have another grouping of High Elves. This is one of their main groupings. The right flank with the arrow of the High Elves army that ended up making it through that entrance to that plateau and got past the left and right flank of Chaos and ended up embedding itself right on the right side entrance of this plateau area, ended up breaking apart Chaos right flank, and really with the monstrous infantry for High Elves right next door, nothing really else to say on that. You can see the Boris Dragon working its magic too, and so that right flank is well hidden. And of course, you go over here, you can see columns of High Elves. Continued long lines of High Elves, all next to each other, stacked next to each other. And it's having it difficult. You can see Chaos having a difficult time picking apart. You can see grouped together is the main army. But over on the left flank, Chaos crushes. And it's just crushing, and that is what it is doing. You can zoom in to see what kind of ruckus, and it just metal upon metal. That is what it looks like. Of course, Chaos has that kind of bit of curse kind of stuff at times regarding some of the. You can see on the blades themselves red hot. So again, chivalry must not die, I suppose, in the eyes of certain High Elves, and they will sally forth and defend. You can see just the encroachment upon it. And this left flank just kind of winding down. Still have numbers though in these trees. There's you can't mistake it. And to be quite honest, people, I hadn't had a run with High Elves in regards to since I've been playing, where I needed to see a battle, or in my own personal playing experience, I needed to see a battle where it was like the High Elves. Whoa! And in this position, in this stack position, and explain this, look at how this turns out, and what it ends up looking like is legendary. Where you see the troops here fighting back and forth. It's just one big long, well, not belonging to multiple groupings. You have a large grouping on the left flank, and two large groupings in the center. There's a little bit of one off to the right that's dealing with that right flank crush. The High Elves are able to pull off. In the distance, it looks like the Phoenixes and the Griffins are picking bones, kind of just, cleaned up. At least that's how it looks. To be true. And one more unit left for Chaos, I think. Where is it? Siege? A couple more units. Here's what it looks like in distance. Plague Bearers of Nurgle. And then some Chosen Slanesh that are routing. So really these warriors at Siege with 46 strength, sword infantry, trying to withstand Phoenix, Griffin. and the remainder of the right flank, not what flank. Chaos. Chaos's left flank, and on the right flank for Elves, they completely manhandled to be true. Now on the left flank, similar grounds for Chaos, as you can see here. Chaos incursion on that left flank, similar. So you can see the High Elves fairly disheartened, I feel, a little bit on the left flank. Because the amount of Chaos that stacked up against caught up, and the Princess still floating in the sky with presence, I suppose, watching over that left flank. We could get that dragon's well, the dragon scene. The dragon is understood. It's in the air. It's sort of like a symbol of the High Elves. I think that's what's been understood, at least in regards to this episode. And again, still, High Elves having to deal with the Bloodthirster. And just put up a camera on the Bloodthirster here for a bit and watch and see what happens. Dragon tosses some troops in his direction, and he runs back again, and he charges. We just see his charge here. Ooh! It's not too many of the men gone there, but then boom! He really does hit multiple long swords, short swords, spears. There's some U3 marksman too. That's a place. Bloodthirsters, just not here. This is the Force Dragon, similarly, is not burning this well too. It's still chipping away on the lines. Now the middle of the High Elves is way more encroached. You can see that left flank finally folding here for the High Elves, and so the Chaos maneuvers that those middle lines. High Elves now. I mean, it's right next to here that should be interesting. And Bloodthirst, of course, gets in the middle of it. There's those Griffins and Phoenixes.
Courage has failed us!
Too generous taking this week.
For the king!
In the distance. Force Dragon finally retreating for the High Elves here. It's not looking good for High Elves, because the left flank, that last unit of High Elf, Sword Masters Go, holding it down here, 22. And just a small pocket of units that's able to distract. Well, 4 or 5 Chaos units end up buying time. Starting to move down quicker.
Rip their hearts out! Order must be made!
here. And finally,
We have failed!
the Bloodthirster down. He is down, and that is it. Finally, the princess looks on. Chaos General down. Love it. The dragon, love it. Surrounded, chosen, siege, big shields again. Let's see. It's in the right tower there, also trying to assist the dragon. There's a right here, a lot of other units too. Multiple, because original battalion mainly is what it shows. I think it was up to see up down, so this is when. And they're kind of skirmishing with these cultists as well. They're kind of harassing and ranking against whoever these plague bearers deserve. Some demons, man. Bit of a circus walking through here. Bit of dancing going on. See Phoenixes in the distance, chipping away. So the amount you see here, the chipping away. This was where it happened. This was the break in regards when all hope was lost. Chaos surrounding. And there really wasn't ebb and flow to this one. This was the big battle. The difference maker. See as you can see, they're okay. And the right, still the right flank coming in strong. Those 3 units of high elves, 4 units of high elves, attacked on either side here. Those plague bearers finally on, right behind. Ditch effort on either side, chaos and chaos, full pitch. This is what it looked like. Bit of a mosh pit. On that plateau area. It's curled. It's digging into better prospers.
Such unholy resilience. Monsters.
Those are what three ship with it.
Assyrians rise! The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
Dragon. Didn't make it.
Our masters desert us! Our cause has failed!
Hold here at the end. The Elves. Raven Center, Indians, and the other crew. Maiden Guard, Red Ribbon Spearmen, Phoenix Champions, Logan City Guard there now rushing in. Merchant companies, Phoenix Guard. Formations they're using here in the 360 square formation. Chaos teams trying to chip. Demon Speed Chaos Warriors, Warriors of Miracle, Crimson Skull Cultists. Where's there's rewards now?
The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
Disbanded here, the Chaos is put to the test. They got 3 units left: Mirror Guard, Skullbinders, Crimson Skull Cultists, a couple other ones left on the field too as well. In the background here, Chosen Halberds fighting with dismounted Dragon Princes.
Defend order!
This Chaos Warriors this last chapter of Chaos as the Phoenixes are still flying. That is correct. They harassed that Chaos Mob the entire time they didn't up. And the slice were doing it. You see it. Vindicating themselves. Really, truly, the best games I've played. The best feelings, journey. So for a low game, that's what it was. That is exactly. It was one of those ones where I looked at it and I thought, I'm not very concerned with this. I want to see what really the battle looked like. And yeah, that really is the battle was high elves against. I was like, you know what? I didn't think high elves were going to pull it off. That was sort of bid going in. Kind of changed the entire world. Discern.
We don't forgive. They will succumb. We don't forgive.
Thank you for watching.